mentioned Gigante.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, we had a match in Japan. That was my first trip in Japan. WCW went over there. We went over there as a group with New Japan, and we did a big show at the Tokyo Dome. And my first match over there was with him, man. And I was just excited to be in Japan, okay? Now, when it came to wrestling him, I mean, we got along great back then. But in the match, when they told me what the match was going to be like, because he was a giant, you know, ain't much I can do. And they're just like, do what you can, you know. And so the only thing I didn't want to do was that damn suplex or slam because it was so far up, you feel me? And when we started to do all that, I just wanted to hurry up and get it over with and going back to the dressing room, drink some more of those freaking Japanese beers, you know what I'm saying? Because they had them all in the dressing room and had food and everything. It was like a vacation, really. And that was my first big time, 100,000 people in there, man. I mean, it was amazing, you know. I just wish I had a better match with somebody else. Mm-hmm. But, hey, it's in the history books. I had to wrestle with him, you know. But later on down the line, when we got in WWF, man, he used to, like, stooge on me with Vince all the time. Like we used to ride together. And Joey Morales would be the driver. And I'd be up behind Joey, and he'd be in the seat by himself so he can lay it back. And I'd doze off, you know. Back then, I snore like a freaking bull, you know, and he'd get upset and stooge me off to Vince, you know. You know, can't be farting and snoring, you know. He'd tell him I'd fart and snore and shit like that. Try to get me fired, you know. And once I heard about that, I was like, oh, well, I guess we're not cool no more, you know. It's like, dude, we're tired. We're on the road, man. Come on now. You don't have to stooge to the freaking boss about me falling asleep and farting and shit. You know what I mean? Everybody does it. Hell, he did it and ran us out the car, you know?
But you didn't stooge on him, you know?
Never. I wasn't a stooge,
you know? Yeah.
bro. I didn't stooge on people. That wasn't my thing. That you know, being a stooge is not what you want to be in wrestling. You don't want to get that reputation because you can't get a ride. Say, because a lot of guys, you know, you passenger up, so you don't have to pay that whole bill, you know, the gas and the trans. You passenger up 4 guys to a car, because back then we had town cars and Cadillacs, right? And so you get at least 4 guys to a car, and you split the cost. I mean, some guys that made more money, they didn't charge you. They just let you ride with them, you know, or you drove. And I did a lot of the driving. When me, Harley, and Luger were together, I did all the driving, see, because those guys wanted to drink and shit. Then they go play golf all day, and then they sleep on the way to the town and to the city, and I drive, you know, which I didn't mind, you know. I mean, that's just how it was back then. I was the new guy on the scene, you know, so I'm learning the ropes, and that's just the way it was back then, you know.
One more thing about that Gigante match,
Yeah.
just generally. Was it hard psychology-wise to wrestle someone that's that? Because you're the big guy.
It really was. I mean, because when we were in the back, I'm sitting there figuring, I'm saying, what can I do with this guy, right? And so once we got to the ring, you know, we go to do something, and I'm sitting there punching on him, and he's not even selling it. And then he gives me a big old freaking forearm smash. And I'm selling that, and then finally he picks me up, throws the front face chin lock to do a suplex to me, and he's standing there for a second. So I'm just sitting there just waiting and waiting and waiting, and he's trying to get the people to pop, you know. Finally, I said, oh shit, here it comes. Finally he gets me up, and we up in freaking sky, and finally here comes the bump, and I'm going, and that ring was hard as this freaking table. And I hit the freaking took the bump, and I'm saying, oh, shit, damn, that hurt. Then finally picks me up and gives me the big finish, and that was 1, 2, 3, and that was it, you know.
Yeah.
And we get to the back, and I'm going like, I barely worked up a sweat on that one. But I had opportunity to work in the Tokyo Dome, though.
Yeah. You
know, in front of 100,000 people. So that was awesome.
And you got paid good, I'm sure?
Got paid. Well, that was regular pay. That, even though we went to Japan, that was the regular pay. That was your regular weekly house pay. Wasn't nothing different.
Okay.
Even though we went to Japan, man, same pay. like the other superstars probably got more, like Flair and Luger, because their contracts are different. Mm-hmm. But the other guys who had basic contracts, you know, every other week pay, whatever your salary was, and what they paid you accordingly. You know, if it was $200,000, you got that every other week. You know, payoff wise. So that's how it was with everybody else. All the big names, they probably got better money. Yeah. You know, yeah.